Hello and welcome. This is a Rome Total War remastered video, start of a series in fact, where basically what I think I'm going to do is go through all of the Total War games as they were released, with a few caveats. I'm not playing the original Rome, I'm playing the remastered version, so let's get that out of the way. But yeah, basically play them in release order, do a sort of playthrough campaign of each game as a nation. I don't know, thought it'd be a fun idea. I play these games quite a bit, but I don't actually stream them or make any videos on them, so I thought, why not? Let's just let's do something, because I've got this YouTube channel and it's sort of sitting here gathering dust whilst I stream day in, day out, so I thought this would be a nice easy thing for me to do and just upload, and maybe people will watch. We'll see, but yeah, we're going to start with Rome remastered. I didn't want to play the original Rome because I don't have it. I've only got the remastered version. I did play the original back in the old days when I was a little kid and used to get games on these things called CDs that they don't do anymore. But yeah, like I say, I don't have that available, so we're playing the remastered version. I think it's pretty good, so yeah, that's the plan. And yeah, we'll be moving on to Medieval 2 after this. Empire, Napoleon, Shogun. I will not try and name the rest. Rome 2 maybe, Attila, then Warhammer 1 and 2, Three Kingdoms. This is really stretching the limits of my knowledge of the series. Anyway, we're going to play each game in the order that they released in. We might be doing some DLCs as well. I think I'll do Fall of the Samurai because I absolutely love that DLC. Maybe a couple of others. Or I might, if this does well, I might go back and play the DLCs of games in the order they released or something like that. And I think we'll do some mods as well for games. I'm definitely going to do a Divide and Conquer playthrough for Medieval 2, and maybe for a couple of the other ones. I'm not too sure yet. If there's a good mod, like a total conversion that strikes my fancy, I will play it. But Third Age Divide and Conquer is the only one I've sort of set my mind on. But enough yapping. Let's get in to the campaign. I was thinking long and hard about who I was going to play. Do I just do a Roman family? Do I do someone else? I was sort of narrowed it down to the Seleucids and the Carthaginians. Carthaginians being, classic faction, and it's obviously a non-Roman faction. You're basically there to fight Rome. And the Seleucids purely for nostalgia, because I absolutely loved this faction as a kid, purely because they had the cataphracts and the elephants and shit like that. And I just used to basically put an army of all elephants up against an army of plebs and just watch them hack each other to death and get stomped. I have settled on the Carthaginians though. I feel like that's the most interesting campaign, because we start out fairly small. There's a lot of room for expansion. With the Seleucids, you're basically going south, north, and then maybe west into Greece, whereas Carthage has a lot more. We can basically go anywhere in the Mediterranean, which is what we're going to do. Difficulty wise, I think I'm going to do hard, because it works differently in other games, but I'm pretty sure in Rome all the difficulty does is give enemy factions extra money, and I'm pretty sure very hard they get like 10k a turn, which is just ridiculous money. So I'm going to do hard. That's going to give them about 5k per turn and a few buffs in battle. I'm not going to do hard for the whole sort of series, or multiple series, I guess, for every game. I will probably change it when I play a game that I'm more familiar with. So maybe medieval will bump it up to very hard. Shogun will probably be very hard because I've played that probably the most. And then maybe Rome 2, Attila, very hard as well. Those are the ones I'm the most sort of familiar with. And the newer ones, I think, hard, maybe even medium, because I think I've not played Troy, I've not played Pharaoh either. I think those are the only two historical games that I've not played. Everyone else, though, or every other game, I should say, I have played. But that's that. Arcade battles off, realistic governance on, no battle limit, follow characters. I am going to do a short campaign, however, I will probably extend it. It depends. This looks very short. 15 provinces, destroy the House of Scipii and Spain. That's going to be pretty quick, within 100 turns, easy. So what I might do is sort of set myself some additional goals to do after that. So I think what we'll do is we'll go for this, depending on how far in we are with the game. I will just set myself some goals up to do. So, for example, let's get in and we'll talk a bit more about that. So here we go, Carthage.
I had a terrible dream. I saw Carthage in ruins, our temples defiled, dead treasures scattered over the sands, and the terrible cries of our women moved the gods to tears. My son, sit with me a while, that I might tell you of our city. For soon her safety will be entrusted to you. We Phoenicians are a civilized people. Ours is a peaceful way, the rule of law and the pursuit of commerce. As traders and settlers, we have brought wealth to many distant shores. Yet, in strengthening our colonies, we have stretched ourselves thin, and now, as I look out from our beloved Carthage, I see her surrounded by many dangers. The Celts and Iberians, thieving tribes who live to raid our rich towns. Bloodthirsty Numidians, unpredictable as the desert winds. The Greeks, so like ourselves, yet foreign in all their values. And worst of all, the black-hearted Romans, bane of all who encounter them. Study these peoples and their stratagems of war, my son. Be ready. Do not let this old man's dream come to pass.
Okay, well, we've got to save Carthage. We're talking a bit there about how they're noble and peaceful people. I was reading a book on Carthage, and it was very much not that. Well, it depended on who you were. I remember seeing like the nobility were pretty bloody ruthless. Quite nasty, actually. Lots of horrible things happening if you weren't part of the ruling class. Anyway, we're going to try not to veer into politics too much. I am going to nudge down volume. Maybe that's too quiet. I'll tell you what, let's keep volume up, music down. Maybe to about there. There we go. Okay, I'm going to quickly take stock. So we have more provinces than I thought we would. Starting off, I thought we would start just with Carthage, Lilybaeum, Corrales, and obviously Cordoba. But we actually have Parma as well, which is nice, and Thapsus, which is rather good. Decent income, decent starting amount of money. So yeah, goals will be to take Spain, wipe out the Scipii family. Once we've done that, and depending on how soon we hit 15 provinces, I think it'll be fairly quick. We'll add some additional goals, which will be essentially take all of Spain, southern France, Italy, maybe Greece, and we'll also, seeing as we're of Phoenician descent, we'll retake the homeland in the Levant region, which I believe is Tyre, which I think is in the north. Historically, is where the Phoenicians came from. So yeah, we'll be doing all of that. But let's crack on with a few things. Move our spy up, first of all, into Syracuse. My aim is to try and not lose our Sicilian fort. I want to keep that because this is quite useful into letting us sort of springboard into Rome. We start off at war? No, we don't. Okay. Okay, we don't start off at war with the Scipii family. When they do declare, though, all of Rome, all three families and the Senate will declare. So we need to be careful. I can take Sicily, however, the Brutii family might decide to send some people down to reclaim it, for example. So that's something to keep in mind. Spain is going to be where I'll be focusing early on. We want to sort of snake up into sort of Valencia, I guess. Take land from the Spanish tribes. And obviously North Africa. We want to be heading westwards towards Morocco. And whilst not a priority, I will also head towards Egypt, Tripoli, those sorts of places. Just to expand our economic base somewhat, because expansion into Italy is going to be fairly difficult. And there'll be a lot of toing and froing, I'm going to bet. So probably for the best if we expand elsewhere until we're strong enough. I am mulling over rushing Syracuse because it is a city and I think it's a pretty good city actually, so it will be a nice boost. This is a town actually, not a fort, so that's going to change things somewhat. We can't actually get very good troops here. We'll have to ship them in from elsewhere. Thapsus, I believe? Nope, that's the town. We don't have any forts. No, we don't. Okay, I think I might be thinking of Rome too, where Thapsus is a fort and Carthage is a city. I think that's what I'm thinking of. Not to worry, though. We'll deal with things. One thing we want to keep on top of as well is our navy. If we have a good navy, we'll basically be able to swat down any threats that come from Italy. I don't know. Yeah, we don't have any other fleets, so it's just these two here. We'll keep them separate for now. Maybe. Just thinking it'll be good for just ferrying troops into Sicily. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll keep those separate. Okay. We're actually a lot more... there's no forts in Rome too. In Rome even. So it doesn't actually matter. I've been playing loads of Medieval 2 recently, so I'm in Medieval brain. That's right. Okay, so we're actually fine to do what we want. We don't have to worry about that so much. Okay. I think we'll definitely want a barracks. We want these Iberian infantry. I don't know how good they are in comparison to... Is there a compare function? I don't think there is. In comparison to, say, the Hastati, let's have a look at morale is 6, and defense is 9, attack is 7. Okay, they have much better defense and much better attack. Okay, so they're not really comparable to the Hastati. That's fine. Cav, we will definitely want as well. If we get a cavalry advantage over Rome, we will beat them in most battles. Because it takes them a bit of time to get their cav up to a decent level. So I think we'll go barracks, stables, maybe even walls as well, because we are going to be fairly exposed. Let's leave it at that for now. That's half our money nearly gone, so we don't want to overindulge. Build roads. This will help because we want to get around in Africa. It's a large continent. And we kind of just want to build up our economy. So a bazaar's not a bad shout. Costs a lot of money though. farms, obviously decent money makers. Let's prioritize the villages as well. So let's build farms and walls in our villages, just because that's going to let them grow more money through tax and stuff. We'll make sure we build this mine as well as soon as we get money to do so. Okay, we've got about £1,000 left to dole out. Let's. I don't know if that's like a thing. So when I change the tax levels in cities, these trade routes disappear, but I don't think they actually disappear. See, it's still there. It just doesn't. The ships disappear. Maybe they, maybe they end the trade because of the tax. I'm not sure. We'll put this on high, I think. I don't know how long we'll get away with it for, but a bit of extra money is always nice. That puts us up at £2,000 a turn, and we'll do it in Thapsus. We'll keep it. Fuck it. We'll do high. We'll do high everywhere. Everywhere. Everyone will be high. Okay. Thapsus. I need to remember as well, you can only recruit 1 unit per turn, so it's probably a good idea to spread out the military somewhat. I found that to be quite good when it comes to building an army very, very quickly. You want a few settlements building different troops at the same time and then sort of converging them. So something to think of. I think Thapsus will build a market. That's no, maybe not. That's most of our money. I would like to recruit some troops as well, so we'll just do roads and then see what we can recruit here. Nothing really, nothing good. I don't want to rely on these town militias at all. They are going to get absolutely chewed up by Roman infantry. We can do a unit of Iberian infantry. We'll do 3 units of Iberian infantry, and we'll send them over to Sicily. I don't know that we'll take Syracuse. I don't know that the Romans will either, so we'll kind of sit and watch and observe. I'm hoping that he'll attack them, lose a lot of men, retreat, and then we can sort of swoop in and, like a vulture, pick at the remains. Okay, we'll end turn there. This is when they march a full stack towards me. Yeah, they're up to something. They're going around the wrong side of the mountain. Something is afoot. In that case, we'll see what happens. We'll see where they go. We'll see what the Greeks do. Okay. There's a bit of a conspiracy going on, it seems. The Greeks are eager for it to... Okay, that changes things. Let's pull you round, just so you can see what's going on down here. Did they merge, or did that stack rebel? I think that's just that stack's just always been there. Okay, they've got 1, 2, 3, 4 Hastati, archers, peltas, general. Our general unit is bigger, so we can easily beat their general. We have cav. Two lots of cav. Elephants. I feel pretty confident in taking them out. I don't know what the Greeks are thinking of doing here. I don't particularly want to leave here, because the Greeks could just walk in, I think. It's hard to tell. This isn't giving me a lot of info. I think they could reach the city from there. These guys can't go anywhere though, so we'll stand here. We'll have a staring contest with the Greeks. That works for me. I'm not sure how long I will do these sort of videos, episodes, whatever. I'll aim for about an hour. but I will probably record multiple in one sitting. So I'll record, stop, start another recording. Some might be shorter, some might be longer. It depends on how much action we get in the videos. That'll probably be a bit more exciting than this as well, because I spent a good 10 minutes or so explaining what I was doing at the start. So we will just wait, I think. I'm not very efficient when it comes to these games. I'm never like a... I'm a very reactive player, not a proactive player. I'm quite comfortable sort of just sitting and watching things happen and taking my time with decisions. I think what we'll do... It's kind of annoying that our diplomat is here because I don't actually want to do any diplomacy with these guys. I think the Gauls... Yeah, the Gauls have a settlement in here. We will speak to them. In fact, I think it's right here. We'll speak to them first. I would quite like to... Oh, we do have a diplomat here. Let's send you in. Talk some sense into these Greeks, hopefully, before they attack. I'm hoping they don't attack. I would quite like to get an alliance and trade up with them, because that just takes them out of the equation. I mean, the Romans are attacking them right now, so they might want to turn tail and sort things out.
Greetings.
Spain, sure.
Our thanks.
We will definitely not attack you. I said Spain would be a focus. It will be a focus. It depends how things go on Sicily. If we get the entirety of Sicily, I'll basically sort of just hunker down, use the navy to swat away the Romans, and then our full focus will be on the Spanish peninsula. If we lose it, which is entirely likely, I'm not the best at these games, then we'll not hunker down, we'll just sort of defend Carthage and Sardinia, but also focus on Spain. I don't want to push into Rome too early, essentially, when we're not ready. Okay, these Greeks need to think about what they're doing. It's annoying that I can't get line of sight. Please tell me I can reach him here. So they are being attacked. Let's grab the alliance, grab the trade rights. Can I get map information as well? Yeah.
A most generous
Excellent.
proposal.
That's useful, just that we sort of see into here. Not that we'll take these anytime soon. I want to take some of the Greek states, maybe like the Peloponnesian region, Crete, Rhodes, Cyprus, and then reclaim the homeland. But that's a way away. Right. So my gut is telling me, and I should probably never listen to my gut, but it is telling me to attack Messana right now. I'm hoping I can get... Yes. Just want to... Yes, it was 4 units of Astarte and some skirmishers. Queue up an extra couple of spear militia. The only issue is we can't actually reach it unless we fight rebels. They only have... Their faction leader is there. Okay, well, these guys will turn and fight the Romans now, so let's indulge ourselves. We're making decent income, actually, as well, so I think we could probably get away with some mercs. 170 upkeep. Yeah, that's dropping the water for me. Let's, next time we will attack. I'm hoping the Greeks can repel the Romans. Looking at their army, I don't think they will, but they can at least, do some damage. Okay, that's done in a turn as well, so we can start actually producing our own infantry, which will be lovely. Are you done with your building? I think we just did roads for these guys. Let's build some stables. I want some more units. We'll do roads. Can we build roads on Palma? We can. That doesn't seem very useful. build a trader. And in Cordoba. What? We're still waiting on the farms. I'd like to upgrade this barracks before we start branching out into Spain, because Spain has a lot of pretty decent infantry that we'll struggle with just, you know, crappy spear militia. Although we don't actually have any crappy spear militia. We do have good fighting boys. We can think about it. We can certainly think about it. Anyway. End turn. We'll see. Hopefully we'll get a bit of action. Okay. I've misjudged where the Gaulish settlement is. I thought it was right here. It is somewhere. There it is. We'll get the usual. Oh. Well. That is interesting. That is very interesting. Did you get beaten? Oh, you did. Not terribly. Interesting. Maybe they got reinforcements in or something. Okay. If we attack Masana, they will attack Lilibaeum. I don't know how to pronounce this. I'm saying Lilibaeum. Baeum? Bayum? Who knows? We're going to go to war with these guys anyway. There's a rebel stack blocking my way. So if we fight that, we'll lose some men. We should probably just go in and attack this army. This is going to be their main army. They're not going to have another army up here. This is it. This is the majority of their military. So if we wipe these guys, we have Masana in the bag, essentially. They won't be able to build up an army again in enough time. We will, however, have the entirety of, you know, all of the Roman states against us. But, you know, no pain, no gain is what they say. We'll send in the lads. And we will attack. Okay, that was a bad idea. Oh no, maybe not a bad idea. Okay. I see. Slight miscalculation. I thought for sure I would be able to reach them. That's fine. You guys are inactive. That is fine. You can be inactive. Actually, merge up, because they've got a fleet up here that we can take out. Okay. Maybe next turn's the turn. What I could do is send my diplomat up into Rome. Now that's an issue. I did not see that coming. I don't think these guys are here on holiday. I think they want something. Okay. What are the Greeks up to? Ah, Numidia. Hello. We'll kind of ignore Numidia, I think. I'm happy for them just to sort of be a trade. Oh, they can be an ally.
Welcome, friend.
Can I ask them to attack? Very demanding. Yeah. Not even going to ask for anything in exchange. Okay. That changes things. Admiral Obvious. Corrales. Good thing we only built the road. Well, we did build the walls as well. So we haven't there hasn't been a lot of expenditure wasted if we lose it. I think we will lose it. I don't think we can get an army there in time. It'll be at least 2 turns. Let's focus on Sicily. Okay. Let's go. Just look at the armies side by side. We have way more men, but they have more disciplined men. So we'll see how that works out. The Iberian infantry will crumble, I think. With the Hastati, they won't last long at all. However, what I'm going to try and do is get them bunched up, send in the elephants, send in the cav, harass them with the other cav, kill their skirmishers, kill their general. But, you know, these things are easier said than done, so... Finally a battle. We're only about half an hour in. I do apologise. I've spent a lot of time talking and not a lot of time doing. But I think as we get into the swing of things, we'll be a bit better. I'm not very familiar with this game as well. My knowledge is very much limited to custom battles as a child.
Then let us do so honorably, and let us send many of our enemies howling into the afterlife. So, let your battle cries ring out clear and loud. Death, death and glory!
Is he done? I think that was it. Decent speech, bit short. Not exactly, you know, awe-inspiring, but you know, serviceable. Give it a 7 out of 10. We'll be doing speech ratings. It's such a great feature that you know they dumb down. Even as early as Medieval 2, I've been playing. Like I said, I've been playing a lot of Medieval 2. And the leader speeches in that are nowhere near as good as they are in this. Some of them are decent, but, you know, with this game, every single battle you get a speech, and it's, you know, completely, you know, dependent on the diplomacy, where you're fighting, who you're fighting, how many men they've got. It's such a cool feature. Okay. Hoplites will be useful. The only cav they've got are... their general, so the slingers I will put in the back. I think they'll be able to shoot over. We are on a hill, kind of, so I think we'll move sort of along just over the crest of the hill. Slingers can sit up back and they can shoot over our lads. Peltists. I forget, are the Peltists decent in combat? They're okay. They're better than... Oh my god, no, they're not. I thought they'd be better than the Slingers. The Slingers are absolute... I think the Slingers are better than my bloody infantry. They are. Okay, well. Forget the... forget these guys as the front line. We just need Balearic Slingers as the core of the army. We'll keep the general... We will offset him. I love using generals in these early Total War games. They're such good units. I just love the idea of, you know, it's such a good risk-reward gameplay feature. You know, you've got a really, really strong unit who is also, you know, the king. There's a lot of, you really have to think about where you deploy them and how you use them. So I think we'll just do this sort of formation. We'll have the hoplites here just to, you know, I think we'll make him a bit tighter than that, just to sort of stop their general, because if their general's here, he might want to flank. But we've got, you know, we've got means of sending them away. I think the slingers will actually put up... nah, they'll probably be best placed here, sort of behind the front line. Elephants as well. Okay. Oh, we've completely caught them. Were they... Okay, I don't know what they were doing. We'll move up very quickly. Did I just get an achievement? Oh, I sent an unit of elephants into battle. That's what that was. Okay, I didn't expect them to be positioned like that, to be honest, but that is fine. You can actually move a bit. Move a little bit up. Maybe a bit further. We will go with the slingers. And we'll just see what happens. Okay, what are we dealing with? Velites, Astarte, archers. Okay, they are kind of getting minced at the moment. How are we doing? Yeah, we've killed 40 guys and they've not really threatened us yet. Are you not in range? Oh, you are. You're fine. Yeah, they are. Ah, here we go. They're going to be... We're going to engage. And... Oh, they're attacking with their general. We're going to send in the elephants. Bit earlier than I would have hoped, but that's fine. We'll send in infantry around the flanks. Oh, got some Astarte as well. They're taking a shot at our mercs. Yeah. Our infantry have broken already. That is poor. Really poor. I didn't think they'd break that early, actually. It's kind of disappointing. But we'll let the elephants do their thing. How's their general? Is he dead? I kind of just let our pikemen go. They're broken. Everyone's broken. What is going on? Could we lose this? I would hope not. I feel like we started off very well. I'm not managing this battle very well at all, actually, so this is entirely my fault. I've kind of got guys everywhere. It's the guys that flanked. That's what it is. There we go. Their general is dead. Okay, what is going on over here? We really need to sort this out, guys. This whole running away business is not doing very well for us. Right, they are withdrawing, so we've won. How many men did we lose? Just way more men than I would have liked. We are... Yep, they're gone. Yeah, really poor performance from our infantry. It's a bit sad. I was hoping they'd be able to hold the line better than they did. But, you know, we won. We didn't lose. Yeah, their morale is atrocious. 6. I mean, it's not awful. Like, it's better than the hoplites, but it's just... They just melted as soon as they got charged. It felt like... I don't think it helped that their general went straight in the middle. Alright, let's wipe those guys. You can stop shooting because you're going to kill some more of my men, which is not nice. Elephants, you can just sit there. You can do elephant things. I'll send those guys in. Okay. I mean, could have gone better. First battle, I've not played this in a long time, so could be worse. How do we do? The cav was actually pretty useful. The slingers were really good as well. We need to make sure we get some more of those guys. I think they count as mercenaries. I don't think you can recruit them normally. Let's have, I would love to compare my infantry to their Hastati. Yeah, they were decent. The generals didn't kill a lot of people. They killed less than I thought they did. Oh no, this is sustained. I'm being an idiot. I'm reading the wrong bloody column. Okay, there we go. Yeah, Iberian infantry, not amazing. Slingers, pretty good. Cav, yeah. And then, yeah, their general did kill a few with that initial charge. And they had decent Astarte as well. Oh well. Could have gone worse. We could have died. There is an inherent risk that I will lose a campaign. You know, I am not amazing at these games. I am good at some of them. I am more familiar with some of them. I am not a master at any of them, I would say. Okay, Thapsus. We're kind of just sort of sitting here doing nothing with these armies, so I think we're just going to write off Corrales. I am just going to let them have it. I don't see the point in putting up a fight, to be honest.
I carry your word.
A most generous proposal.
Okay. Gaul will be a good one because they'll be fighting these guys anyway. So I just find it interesting. I don't often see these guys take Sardinia. They're always normally just focused in the north. I think maybe it's the difficulty that's got something to do with that, because I generally play these games on medium. I don't really see the point. You know, I play games for enjoyment, not for the stress of, you know, commanding real military units and whatnot. Let's merge up some boys. I don't know what the sort of prevailing sort of meta strategy is with merging units. I find in the older games it's more useful. I find in the newer games it's not, because of the way replenishment works. Particularly in like Divide and Conquer, I always merge my units, although I probably shouldn't. I just find it's something that I do. Okay, we can recruit some infantry. It's terrible infantry, but infantry nonetheless. We need more cav, I think. Cav is what's going to win us this war. So let's go up and queue some cav. And I'm just going to sort of check in on Cordoba every now and then, just to make sure that we can't build a barracks. Okay, there we go. As expected. I think they'll just walk in, right? They won't even... Shouldn't even be given the option to... Yeah. I'm trying to remember, did they land before or after I declared war on the Scipiais? It might have been before. I think it might have been the turn before, and that's when I decided I could be fake news. I could be rewriting history. This is the leftovers. Where is our spy? There you are. A cat. Move you up. They've moved a general down, or he's more likely he's been adopted or has come of age. Recruited a town watch. We want to attack in the next sort of 2-3 turns. We will. Okay, never mind. Okay, that's fine. We will have to deal with that. Move up some boys. I don't know if these guys started in this settlement or if I recruited them, but we'll send them up regardless. Get them ready to ship over. We'll feed a unit into here. Anything? Idle resources? That was last turns, I think. And yeah, we lost Corrales. Don't have to rub it into my face, game. Okay. Mixed start. I would have preferred to have not lost that naval engagement. I thought I had it in the bag, to be honest. But, you know, can't win it all. We will just have to live with it. Okay. Yep. I thought you'd do that. It will auto-resolve. Yeah. Pretty clean-cut win. Now, can we just not get past this army? We're going to have to fight them. And no, they're going to run away. Excellent. Don't know why I built 2 rams. I've been doing this recently in the older games. I just have a habit of building 2. I don't need to. I will only ever use 1. The AI never, ever, ever seems to destroy them. I guess I do it because it doesn't cost any extra turns. And, you know, you may as well. Let's upgrade the barracks here. We want to start getting some better infantry, line infantry in. So those Libyan spears. Ah, hello Spain. I see. Why would you do this? Why? Okay, this might become less about, expanding in Spain and more about not losing it in the first place. Good thing I got those militia. They will help a little bit. It'd be lovely to see what the rest of their army has. I imagine it's a lot of cav and a lot of these guys. They have 10 units. We have 9. They only have a captain though. They don't have a general, so we can use that to our advantage. We can demolish their captain unit, hopefully. Still dumbfounded as to how this fleet won that battle, but I'm not going to cope any longer. Alright. Just drop you on the southern side of the island. We need to... Can I build a port? I can. That is actually... I should have done that first. Okay, what do we got? Got an agent. Yep, no worries. Town expands. Corduba. Town besieged. Corduba. Lovely. I was waiting for that to happen as well, so I could build a bloody barracks here. And, yeah, the second it happens, they attack. Not to worry. How many turns can you hold out for? 4. What are my odds? Just give me a... Okay, we're fairly evenly matched. They have... What's that? 4 cav. We have 3 cav. 2 infantry, 2 spears. Oh, it's just cav and skirmishers. Scutari are pretty decent, but, they're not horrendous. We could overcome this. I don't think we'll sally out, though. I think we'll wait for them to attack, perhaps. I will mull that over. And we'll see. If they attack, they attack. If they don't, they don't. Okay. Cornelius Scipio. You look a little bit like Martin Scorsese. Your end is nigh. Or should I wait to send in my... The cavalry aren't going to be that useful in this siege, to be honest. This is going to be very much an elephants and hoplites job. Basically, we're going to ram down the gate, hoplites in, mince whatever is in the way, elephants in, crush whatever's in the way. I'm no Hannibal, but that should work. I think what we'll do is we'll fight this battle. We'll fight the battle in Spain, and then we'll call it there.
Their bowels weaken and turn to water, and their hearts quake within their chests.
I don't know why that unit was bloody.
Take up the sword. Pull on your armor. We go to test our courage in the fires of battle.
I'm using a blood mod because I like blood in these games. Obviously not in this game. It's not a feature. I'm surprised they didn't sell it to us for about £3, but yeah, it's interesting. I don't know why they're bloodied. Maybe they've painted themselves with blood before they ride into battle as a fear tactic. It could be because they're damaged. But these guys are also damaged and they're squeaky clean, so who knows? Maybe these guys just like blood. Ram. Okay, so we could actually ram part of the wall and the gate. It's an option. Where do we get like the most direct line to the city centre? This one, yeah. There's a gate there. I think we'll just do the smaller units. We'll send them to the wall. We'll send them all way up. We want to be careful actually, because I think I'll send them this side of this road, because if I send them here, they can get attacked from two sides. If I send them here, they can still get attacked from two sides, but I think it's less likely that, you know, they'll have people here. Oh, maybe actually, I don't know that the AI will even use this. We'll put them back somewhat so we can decide. Okay, infantry. You can sort of just chill out. We have some skirmishers, slingers, peltas. I don't know how useful these guys are going to be with the wall. I think the javelins will be fine. I don't know about the slingers. I know in Rome 2 they can sort of do an upwards arc, but I don't know if they can in this game. Right. You guys? Nope, that's not what I wanted. I didn't realise that they... that's interesting. The ring goes like elliptical. Okay. Never noticed that. I think it's it must be a this game thing, right? I don't think that's how it works in other games. Hoplites, you'll be up in the front. Elephants form a column, kind of. That's not what I would call a column. It's close enough. And we'll have our cav just sort of sitting back a little bit. We do want to get them involved because they have a lot of cav. Hoplites, that's what they're for, but we'll see. Okay, they're nowhere to be seen. Interesting. They have a unit of Town Watch that we will turn into mincemeat. We will send our cav up to skirmish. Interesting. I would have thought they would place more men on the wall, but they have a lot of cav, so maybe they... I'm thinking of the completely wrong battle. I thought I was fighting Spain. Never mind. We're fighting the Romans. I was thinking about the Spanish. That's fine. They don't have a lot of cav. They have one, or no, they have two cav. Ah, they're going to run back. No, they're not. They're going to stand there. They're going to take it. Fair play. I don't know what their plan is. They've got Hastati here, which they will probably send down this road. We'll be ready to meet them. And here comes their general. No. We'll keep an eye on this Hastati because they can definitely do a lot of damage to our boys. Moving the hoplites. I think we'll send the infantry up here.
Now comes the test of their courage.
Okay, yep, they're pulling out their town watch. That's fine. We're actually going to move you guys up here because you're going to want to fire on whoever comes down this road. The Hastati are actually quite weak. They're not full strength, so we're going to like cram in everyone here because I want as many people firing on this sort of little junction as possible. Where are we at with the gates nearly done? Walls will take a bit longer, but that's fine. I thought that would be the case. There we go. There's the gates. This could work for us because what I'll do is I'll get my hoplites in. I'll get these guys in very quickly. No, drop the bloody ram. Don't need to bring that in with you. Okay, don't lose this position. Get in there. Go. Run. There we go. Ah, the pathing. Okay, don't stop running. Okay, yeah, we are dealing quite a bit of damage on these guys. There we go. There goes their wall. Okay, we'll send the hoplites in. We'll chase down these guys. They could probably still beat this unit, I think. They got like half the men. I'm sure we'll be fine. Town Watcher goners. You infantry, you just like walk up a bit. And hoplites, you go there. In fact, you can run. So I don't think these cav are going to move. They're kind of just lost. I'm going to pull you guys back. I'd be interested to see what these guys do. Okay. Let's get some of these guys in. Just get them in there like that. We'll form up some columns in their streets that we'll send in. What we'll do sort of a massed charge into their town square. That is probably going to prompt their general to get involved. So when that happens, we will be sending the hoplites around the back to get them. I don't know what they're doing with these guys, but, you know. I will send up the hoplites now, actually, because if the general does attack, he will get decimated. So that's absolutely fine by me. You can do that. Right. Just form up some nice neat columns. I'm very much a non-meta player when it comes to Total War. I'm not really like interested in min-maxing or anything like that. Same goes for Paradox games. I'm not interested in. Okay, they are coming. Can we? Okay, hang on. I need to get this right. Why are you doing this to me, game? That's too far away. I want them to form a block right here, because I don't think they have enough time to. Okay, that's gonna have to be good enough. Please, pathing, do your thing. I don't think it's doing its thing. It's not looking good for these boys. Maybe just in the nick of time they might. Kind of. A little bit. Not quite. Right, where are you? Hanno? Do your thing. You wipe those guys. You lads, you can get in there. I thought we'd be doing a lot more damage to these guys. I know we didn't get like the perfect, you know. Yeah. That's fine. These are mercenaries, so they, you know, they're worth next to nothing in my estimations. Okay, you guys do that. No, that's fine. I will draw it in Sharpie for you. Maybe that's easier to understand. Right, you guys do not let up. How are the hoplites doing? They're doing. Rest in peace, Cornelius. Rest in piss, I should say. I mean, to be fair, they didn't really do anything to deserve my anger. They kind of just walked around in my territory. It's the other Romans I should be angry at for taking that settlement off me. But how are we doing for losses? Yeah, we lost 10%. They've lost 70%. It's more like it. That's what I like to see. They do have 2 generals, I should remember. So we need to be kind of careful with how we do this. What I could do is... My god, this UI. How do I make you... There we go. This might be a bit of a tin pot idea, but... Why didn't you do the bloody thing I asked you to do? Oh. Yep. Yep. That's Rome, alright. That is, it's peak Rome. Fucking hell.
Let us hope this death has meaning, and his
What am I even looking at? Well, we beat him. That was a noble sacrifice. One that I would make it again in a heartbeat. And their town watch are basically dead, so we just speed up. Excellent. Not my finest moment. I lost more men than I would have liked. The king dying was not on the cards, but, you know, shit happens. Their town watch. I'm going to keep reading that. This should be casualties inflicted. This should be casualties sustained, okay? I'm going to die on that hill. When I'm looking left to right, I want to see how many guys they killed first. These infantry did numbers. Decent. We didn't use the elephants. It's probably for the best. I don't want to lose any. I mean, the king, we can get a new king. It's a lot harder to replace an elephant than it is a king. You just need to stick a crown on the next guy. Elephants, they're like, you know, I don't know, bigger. They need more food and things. I'm pretty sure elephants are like pregnant for like fucking 4 years or something stupid as well, so. I place more value on kings. That's what I'm trying to say. Hasdrubal, well done. You're the king. Long live the king. For now. I don't think they had kings. I think they were like... I'm trying to like cast my mind back to a book I read, but... Okay, that was that. We've hit the hour mark as well, so... I think what we'll do is call this here. We've taken Messana from the Romans. Next step will be to rebuild our fleets and lock down the island. We will leave the Greeks for now. I wouldn't put it past them to cross me at some point. The AI in the older games are schizophrenic after all. I once had it where I was playing Medieval 2. This was the other day actually. And I was playing as Denmark and I ceasefired with Poland. They ceasefired with me actually. Their diplomat came up to me, offered a ceasefire. I accepted. And in the same turn, immediately after accepting, they marched a stack and besieged one of my forts. And I thought, what on earth are you doing? And I think it's the same in this game. I think you can ally with people and, like, you know, 2 turns afterwards they will just, you know, go on a genocidal rampage against you. You know, happens to the best of us. Okay, well, I don't have any more troops to send over, do I? No. We can afford to not have a fleet for a few turns. So we'll send them back, replenish. We'll recruit a few more ships. I think we want about 6 or so, and that should be enough to keep these guys at bay. We will get revenge for taking Sardinia at some point. But, you know, lots of things to do, lots of things to think about. We have to contend with this siege as well. So we'll be doing that next time. I'll be starting that recording immediately after this one. But I will just have a quick drink, quick refresh, and yeah, we'll carry on. We'll Bommelcar. You can go there, Bommelcar. You have a good name. You sound like a man who can. Why? What is this? Oh, why? Okay. The pathing issues extend to the map apparently as well, but you know, I'll chuck a save down as well just in case things go pear-shaped. All right. Well, if you've been watching, thank you for watching. Thank you for putting up with my ramblings. This is going to be all unedited. I think it's just easy for me to do. I really, really dislike editing videos, and I find that, you know, I stream first and foremost, so I'm quite good at speaking off the cuff anyway. So, you get the all the good bits and all the insane mumblings and ramblings included. But yeah, thank you for watching. We'll continue the rise of Carthage, or the fall of Carthage. We'll see next time.